Hey guys, it's Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Amnesia later. Back with Toma. I don't want to be here. God, I hate it. I mean, I feel like Toma and like Steam Prison Finn. There's very few routes that I get to the point where I'm like, I could be like, I'm not really enjoying this that much. It's fine, whatever. But I don't think that there's many times where we've been like, I hate this and I don't want to be here. I just want to cry and throw a temper tantrum. I don't want to do this, but we're here and we're going to power through and cross our fingers that we can get the ending so I don't have to do this anymore. Because I want to finish this today. I don't want to have to record another part for him. I don't care if it's only 10 minutes. I don't want to do it, guys. Anyway. Did you put in the laundry already? Can I start it? I can do the laundry. Sit down, Toma. It's fine. All I have to do is put in some detergent and press the button. But can you help me when I dry them? I feel awkward handling your underwear and stuff. Oh, yeah, but Toma, you were doing it until the other day, right? Yeah, when you had me trapped, you were doing all that. You were fine with that? Well, not really. So you'll put me in a cage, but you draw the line at touching my underwear. I guess that's a decent quality. Okay. We're supposed to be like, oh, it must have been so hard for you, Toma, to have to touch my underwear while you had me trapped in a cage. Air quotes around, for my own good. Douchebag. I don't feel bad for you, you twat. I hate you so much. God, I hate him. God, I hate him! Ugh. But I couldn't ask you to dry it yourself, so I just tried to be as calm as possible while I did it. Yeah, I don't believe for a hot second, I think anybody else in the situation we're doing laundry at Ken's house, whatever, would be like, your underwear in here, and that feels awkward, because we're not there, and then, like, whatever. No, Toma, no. You enjoyed it. Disgusting freak. Don't give me that face. You're a disgusting fucking perverted freak. I'm sure you enjoyed it. So thanks to that, I learned a new skill. I can own clothes without looking at them. I'll do all the laundry from today. Can I also help out with the cleaning? I'll be bored here if I have nothing to do while you go to work. Cleaning? No, that's fine. I appreciate the gesture, but I'll do all that. Oh, okay, you know what? Never mind. Toma's best boyfriend ever. No, don't bother cleaning. I'll do it. Wait, could you come over to my house and clean? Or is it because it's your house? If you're the type of boyfriend that's just gonna come and dust all my shit, like, I'm down with that. I'll fucking suffer here. Wait. Nope. Never mind. Leave my dust and get the fuck out. I'd rather have my dust. If my options are Dusty House or Toma is here and is the one dusting for me, I'd rather live with my dust. Because, you know, me and my dust, we're pals. Been here for a long time. I hate dusting, so my shit's dusty. I'm a very dusty person. I hate dusting. It's like, I gotta move everything and dust, and then you gotta put everything back. I have a lot of knickknacks and a lot of things, so, like, it makes dusting kind of a pain in the ass, and it's like, yeah, you know what? No, I hate it. I'd rather live with the dust. I've gotten acclimated to it, and I hate Toma, so. Dust is better than Toma. Ding. But, I mean, when you say cleaning, you mean cleaning up everything in the room, right? I can't have you do that. I'm a guy after all. There's a thing or two in here that I don't want you to see. The fact that you've stashed my panties away in some corner and you're lying about the fact that you don't like touching them. Disgusting. Really? Yes, really. Best leave it at that. The porn that he has hidden under his bed. The handcuffs, the plans on, like, how he's gonna torture me. I see. Anyway, you don't have to do anything. Got it? Oh, did I put detergent in the laundry machine? I can pretty easily guess where Toma would hide things. If I look, he'd get mad at me, huh? I'm sure he's hiding it because he doesn't want me to see. I kinda wanna know. I know it's rude, but I'm so curious as to what Toma's hiding from me. Me too. I mean, Toma read my diary after all, and put me in a cage! And I'm sure enjoys fondling my underwear. Thank God when they're not on me, but I'm sure that's gonna come up sooner. Gross. So I think it's all fair and fun and games. I think we should do this. Poke around, bitch. But that was an accident. And besides, what he's hiding may not be a journal. Yeah, then again, maybe we don't want to know. What should I do? Look for it. Just a little peek. I'll not do anything. You know what? I just feel like instigating. I hate Toma, but I just want another reason for him to get mad and be like, see, this is a red flag. Because the right thing to do when you're dating an abuser like Toma is not to do anything to aggravate him. So don't do anything. Don't do anything. Just sit here meekly. Try not to breathe. Okay? Because he might get mad about it. But because I just want to prove what a raging fucking douche Toma is, I want to poke around and make him mad so he can be like, see, this kind of shit. Because, like, I mean, honestly, if someone is like, please don't go poking through my shit, they shouldn't have to ask you. Don't go poking through people's shit. This is fucking rude. I mean, if you're, like, looking at the books on my shelf, sure, you look at the books on my shelves. But don't be like, oh, let me go climb and look at the deepest, darkest trenches of your closet. Let me open up your attic and go peek up there. Oh, hey, what's under your bed? You know what I mean? What's hidden in the back of your sock drawer? You know what I mean? Just, like, there's certain places you don't open people's drawers. You don't go into their closets. Unless they're like, hey, come in my closet. Check out my shit. But, like, you know what I mean? You know, there's certain places you don't look. Like, we can look on the bookshelf. That's fine. But we're going to peek into inappropriate things, which is totally wrong. But, you know, Toma locked us in a cage and is a douche hole, so fair. I'm just too curious. I'll just take a little peek. I mean, I can try searching. Oh, unless we find a ring. Oh, throw it out the window. Ever since we were kids, there were only a few places where Toma would hide things. Either the space between the wall and bookshelf or behind his drawer on his desk. He likes to use spaces between things to hide things. I mean, where else are you going to hide things in plain sight? Since his desk doesn't have any drawers, it wouldn't be there, so... Oh! There's 2 boards here behind the bookshelf. It seems to be some kind of piece of paper. Horn? A notebook? No, what's this? It's very thin, but it's not a notebook. An album? A nudie magazine? I didn't think I'd really find it. What should I do? Be wrong to take a look, huh? Do it. This must be what he was talking about. Crap, I ran out of detergent. I need to go get some tomorrow. Hey! Should have waited. We should have waited, actually. When we were like, oh, okay, yeah. And then he's like, I gotta go. Are you going to work tomorrow? Cool. That's when you poke around. Not when he's fucking in the other room. Wait, that's... Are these pictures of me? Oh, that's even worse than porn! I thought it was gonna be like a fucking nudie magazine, and is like, just, I mean, it's okay if, like, we let you have pictures or we sent them, but these are probably pictures you took while you were spying, you stalker pervert! Oh no, that's wrong. Ah! Toma, this is creepy. How did you find it so quickly? I don't believe it. It's kind of funny, but it's creepy as shit. Or am I just terrible at hiding things? No, that's not it. Nobody other than you has been able to find it. That's because most people aren't douches who go poking through your shit like I did. To be fair. And now stop looking at it. I saw it already. There's no point in trying to stop me now. Sorry, Toma. Pictures of me in the cage when I'm sleeping. These are photos of me from when I was in high school. Where did you get these? Hey, I didn't sneak up and take them or anything like that. I kind of feel like you snuck up and took them. Or something like that. You remember back in high school, our school would post the photos taken during retreats and culture days. We could buy them if we wanted. But there's some from even after you graduated. I asked one of my younger friends to buy them for me. In return, I bought them a DVD of his favorite idol. As for the ones from college, my friend was in the film club, so I'd ask him to let me see some of the shots he took. I'd find the ones with you in them and I'd print them out. I know that it was borderline stalkerish. I don't think that was borderline, but sure. Whatever makes you feel better about yourself, you douche. And that's why I was hiding them. I mean, okay. When you're in like middle school or high school and you're like, look at my guy I have a crush on, or like, okay, fine, maybe, because I could see you being like a little not understanding like societal norms and oh, that's kind of stalkerish and weird and like, you know, everybody does stupid shit in high school. So if you were in high school doing stupid shit, but like the fact that you still have them and you just haven't, okay. But I'm immature. Okay, but you're a creepy stalker. So like, I'd rather be immature than a creepy stalker who is also an abuser and locks people in cages. Okay. Why are you blushing? Isn't it creepy? Yes. Not at all. I mean, okay, yeah, I should have figured that we were going to say no. We have Stockholm Syndrome. There were times when I'd asked Shin to take photos of you, too. Really? I had a lot of photos of our childhood, but I didn't have many of us from recent times, you know? And I couldn't get myself to ask to take a photo with you now, so I asked Shin to take a photo of you, and Shin probably thought we were an ass. You did? Wait, was it that one time Shin said that his camera was acting funny and he was taking a test shot of me? I think that's it. He texted it to me. Guess we're a lot alike, huh? Okay, I mean, I can't be mad at the creepy stalker if we're a creepy stalker. I a little mad at Shin for going along with this, not being like, ew, you idiot! Like, Shin, what the shit? Why were you letting me be this way? Gross. Alright, you know, in this case, I'll be like, Toma is a creepy stalker douche, but we're kind of also a little creepy, so... Alright, okay. I bet you anything Shin thinks we're both really dumb. Absolutely. He doesn't think it. He said it to my face. Valid. Okay, I feel better about that. He said, you should take it yourself, idiot. That sounds like something he'd say. But it's so Shin that he'd actually take it and send it to you anyway. Anyway, now that you know what it is, it's time to give it back. Are you still embarrassed? It's just something very dear to me. Toma, I always treasured that album. But now, you're really here with me. We get a CG now? It's gonna be cute, isn't it? No, never mind. No CG. I'm gonna turn out the lights, okay? Okay. That would have been like maybe a cute time for a CG. Probably could have been one, but no. Good night, Spacey. Toma, tonight will you... Where do you want me to sleep? It's not fair for me to make you say it, huh? Come here, Spacey. Is he gonna be that... Yeah. The weird thing about this CG is it's not even... It doesn't look like he's hugging us from behind. It literally looks like he's pinning us down. So while it's kind of cute, it's also slightly problematic because he's like, I'm going to like smother... He's like half smothering us. I guess it's probably just kind of the way they had to draw it so like you could see both of us, but it does look extremely fucking uncomfortable. While making a kind of cute CG, but very uncomfortable. I don't know. Your shoulders or feet hurt at all? I'm fine. They're mostly recovered. Hey, Toma? What's up? You know, life kind of feels like a dream right now. It feels like a nightmare to me. I used to imagine it a lot as a kid. Growing up, becoming your wife. I'd wake up in the morning, make you breakfast, send you off as you went to work. And when you'd come home at night, we'd hang out and fall asleep together in the same bed. That's not what he was thinking about, but sure. Yeah, always used to say you wanted to get married to me. Every time you say that, the parents would make fun of me and my friends would always tease me about it too. It was tough at times. I'm sorry. But for me, nothing made me happier than imagining our future together. And now, I feel like we're halfway there, and I couldn't be happier. I get to be with you all the time. Well, if you ask me, I feel like I want a little more. I'm sure you do, you creep. Toma, but here I am being able to tell you how I really feel about you, and I'm able to act upon it. And to have you reciprocate. I can tell that you have feelings for me when I hug you. I can tell by the way you move your body when I do. That alone makes me happy. So happy I could die. I wish you would! Come on! Do it for me, Toma! I keep telling myself that I need to let you go home as soon as possible. That isn't a lie, but I imagine myself falling asleep on this bed alone, with only your scent lingering here. Honestly, it's tough. Well, wash your sheets, it'll be fine. If only I could keep you with me always. Toma. And I know I'm not allowed to say that. I know it. Can't help it. Toma, do you think that it's a bad thing to say that? I can't betray your parents like that. They trusted me with you when they went to work overseas. They're your parents. I guess the truth is, I've already betrayed their trust. I think they trusted you not to lock me in a cage, so yeah. Anyway, all I can do now is promise to take good care of you. As I have you under my care, I have to do my best. And besides, Huh? Nothing. Now be a good girl and go to sleep. Going to sleep too. Hey, what was Toma going to say? Oh, thank God we're going to get to the last day. And hopefully it goes fast. Oh, my back is cold. Where's Toma? Toma? Sorry, did I wake you? I really hope this goes fast. I want it to end. I want it to be shorter than the rest. I thought I was being quiet. Are you awake? Oh, that's me. Are you awake? What's wrong? You couldn't sleep? I was just thinking, what is it? Yeah, so much has happened. I'm thinking, I don't think I can. Nothing, I'm sorry. Forget it. Toma? You better not be thinking that you want to break up with me. Because we've literally been dating for like 2 days. I won't say that. That's one thing I'll never say. No matter how guilty I feel, no matter how much I feel like this guilt might crush me, there'll never be a day where I'll let you go. That's the sign of a madman. I'll never let you go if I feel guilty. Do you really feel guilty? Because I don't know if I believe that. Never let me go. I believe that. But I don't think things can stay the way they are. What? Why? You spoil me too much. That's why we're in this predicament. It's my fault now! Okay. But I think I need someone to scold me. Give me a whip. Give me a paddle. Give me something. I will beat you. I will beat you to within an inch of your life. If that's what you want, I'll do it. And I will enjoy that. If I committed a crime, I should be punished for it. Yeah, you did. Some horrible things to you. Yeah, you did. Homa? Don't worry. You don't have to worry about a thing. I was just thinking I shouldn't run away from this. And I was just mentally preparing myself. That's all. Are you going to turn yourself in for physical abuse? Oh, please do. You're going to be the one to punish me. I'll need to ask. We're not the next day. We're still at night. Can we get to the next day and get this over with, please? Oh, thank God. Can we please get this fast? Please be done. Let's go. Let's make it fast. I don't want to be here. Toma, did you want sugar with your tea? I don't need any today. Breakfast was pretty heavy, so I just want something light. You're right. Mochi sure is filling. Yeah, and it's the fact that we had it with sugar and soy sauce makes it even more so. Tomorrow morning we should have something lighter. Oh, here's your tea. I'll put it at the corner of the table. Thanks. I'm almost done checking the apology video that Rika gave you. Man, why is it so high in quality? Rika gave me an apology video. I better check it for you, just in case, before you see it. It's so fucking weird. What do you mean? I don't know how to explain it, but I can tell there was a lot of effort put into this video. Looks like a documentary or something. One reporter looking for the truth with nothing but instinct and a cameraman. They found a trace of mayonnaise at one of the crime scenes and used that to break the case wide open. And they also searched all the fan club members' bags and took all of the receipts they had. And from those receipts, they looked for someone who purchased that same type of mayonnaise and arrested them. That'd be the day you're like, but I want that for my sandwiches, not to put in her locker. What the fuck? They even brought up the insect incident. They Found a member whose parents own a pet shop and could have easily get a hold of them. After they tied them both up, they got to the main offender. And then after being questioned, you see the main offender crying, crumbling to the ground. So then it says it was all because of my weakness while biting down on her handkerchief. That's Rika, isn't it? Yeah, and she even threw in the footage that I copied and gave to her. It's proof of the harassment. Well, let's forget about what they did for a second. Rika's ability to whip this up in a day is simply amazing. And it's already all over the internet, right? What's the reception like? She's gonna get like a fucking award for filmmaking? Let's take a look. I'm actually gaining quite a bit of traction online. Looks like it's gone viral. It's only been uploaded for 24 hours, yet it's already spread all over the internet. It's gonna be hard to hide this. Sorry. There are even more people who found out about the incident because of this video. Seems like people are starting to treat your harassment as a joke. I'm kind of offended that your online harassment faded like this. Maybe things will calm down faster this way. Besides, it took a lot of courage for them to upload this. I'm sure the reason why it was so high was because they wanted to make sure you didn't get any more negative attention. Now, there's no way to ever forgive them for what they did. I have to commend them for tackling this head on. At this rate, I think I can return you home in less than a week. Are you glad, Spacey? Yeah. Just one more week here. After that, I'll return to my normal life. I realize that's what I have to do, but still, now that I know what it's like to live together, it's hard to leave. I'm sure that's just me being selfish. No, it's just the Stockholm Syndrome. Once you get home and you realize that life is better without Toma, you'll be able to move on. I thought once we became a couple, everything would be perfect and I wouldn't feel so sad anymore, but when I picture myself having to say goodbye to Toma and returning to my own place, it makes me so sad. I just want to be with him more and more. She's crazy. Maybe I've gotten spoiled by this time with him. No, you're just stupid. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I don't have to go to work today. What? Why? Waka just messaged me. He asked me to take today and tomorrow off, but work the next 2 days. So why don't we go out and run some errands later? We need to buy laundry detergent anyway. Okay, then I'll get ready as soon as I finish my tea. Where should we start? Is there anything you need? Nothing in particular. You just bought me some stuff the other day. Oh yeah, huh? We went shopping together and you got a lot of stuff. What's the matter? Nothing, I just remembered something. Am I blushing? When the lady... I remember shopping with him when we went to like the bookstore and we got clothes and we got underwear and the lady at the underwear store was like, "Oh, Mr. Boyfriend, do you want her to model it?" And he flipped the fuck out. It's one of those, like, if it was anybody else, like, "Oh, that's kind of cute," but it's like, Toma enjoyed it. Sick fuck. I don't believe he'd be so embarrassed by it because he's such a sick, degenerate fuck that I just, you know what I mean? Like, things that are kind of wholesome and adorable are just like, yeah, but I don't believe you. Anyway. Just a little. What is it? The lingerie shop. We go back there just to embarrass you. I want you to feel humiliated. Huh? Oh! What was all that about anyways? What did you want to get at all that? Was that a hint or what? I just needed underwear? No! I wasn't thinking straight back then, so I didn't let little things bother me so much. She asked me if I wanted to try that stuff on and just threw me in the dressing room. I wasn't hinting at anything, really. Like, I love the fact that, like, no, you kidnapped me, I needed underwear. There was no hint there. If I didn't buy underwear, you'd be like, "What, because you have no underwear? Are you hinting at me? Pervert? Oh, fuck. I hate him so much. What kind of person tries on lingerie in front of a guy without hinting at anything? Do you know how much I panicked when you did that? I'm sorry. Okay, what? I'm apologizing for this. No! Maybe you should have left. Oh god, I'm starting to blush about it now. Did you not blush right here? Now you're making me blush. Is blaming me for the, like, gross. Anyway, we're not going to visit that kind of store today, right? Yes, we are. No, I hope not. Right. I hope not, because I don't want you getting any ideas, because I don't want you to touch me. We should be able to find everything we need here. You said you didn't need anything, but are you sure you don't want to do some window shopping? We have plenty of time. What do you want to do? I want to go to the lingerie shop! Wait, I wonder... Oh, hold on a second. I don't know about that. Like, the guide's kind of pointless, but I want to see something. I have the main page open for the guide, so I just want to see. I wonder if we can... There was a bunch of choices here. Oh! Oh, yeah, okay, we can go to all of... We can choose all of them! So we'll do that one last. We'll go in order. I'd like some sweets. Sweets, huh? What kind? Oh, I want to eat pancakes. That's like a full fucking meal. I thought you meant, like, candy. Pancakes. Would pancakes be considered sweets? You know, like I want some piece of chocolate or some gummy bears or some shit. I guess so. Remember how your mom used to make us pancakes when we were little? Totally craving them now. I kind of think of it, my mom would make pancakes pretty often, huh? She was so good at making them. They were always a perfect circle, brown to perfection. So warm and fluffy. Every time people talk about pancakes, I want pancakes. Whenever my mom made them, they never turned out that good. Really? I thought anyone could make pancakes like that. Not at all. It's actually really hard to be able to make pancakes like the ones on the package. Oh, I didn't know. I mean, getting them perfectly round unless you have a teeny tiny pan. But, like, doesn't matter if they look good. It just matters if they taste good. I put peanut butter in my pancake batter. Sometimes you have to add a little extra water or milk, whatever you're using. But you just put a big-ass fucking spoonful or more of peanut butter, mix that shit in. Peanut butter pancakes. So fucking delicious. They get a little crumbly. So you gotta, like, undercook them just a teeny bit. So they're not as, like, you know, because of the peanut butter in there. So they're a little crumblier, so slightly messier to eat. So you can't just, like, pick up a pancake and eat it. You know, you could, like, just, when they're cooled down, you could just eat a pancake with your hand. You definitely can't do that with these. They'll get crumbs everywhere, but they're still fucking delicious. And then why don't you come over and learn from my mom? I'm sure she'd love that. Wouldn't that be trouble for her? Not at all. My mom always says how much she misses you because she hasn't seen you around lately. She says stuff like, I wish we had a daughter too. The hell am I supposed to do about that? Well, it'd be pretty tough if you got a little sister right now, right? I don't know if it would be tough. I'd just be at a loss for what to do. Or rather, I wonder if Mom meant... Yeah, dumbass. Huh? Nothing, never mind. I'm just not gonna think about it. With all that said, I'm sure if you went and paid Mom a visit, she'd love it. And maybe I will. I'll go and ask her how to make pancakes her way. Can I buy some pancake mix today? And butter while we're at it. I don't have any on hand. I wanted some sweets, but I'm gonna get 20 minutes later. What else are we gonna do now? I think that's everything. But why'd you buy the value size? And why did we buy 2 sticks of butter? I thought I could make some cookies with it too. What? Pancake mix? You totally can. You just need butter, eggs, and milk to make the dough. You need about 100 grams of butter, so I bought extra just in case. How much is 100 grams of butter? About half the stick we bought, and about the same amount of sugar. You use that much? I wonder people get fat when they eat stuff like that. Just a clump of sugar and fat. Yeah. Oof. Let's go check out the kitchenware. I'd like to check out the kitchenware. What do you mean? Like plates, cups, and pots? What an apron. I thought it'd be nice to have one when I cook at your place. At my place? I mean, even after you go home? I feel like I'm never going home. Even after I go home, I'll still want to be able to come visit. And I was hoping to cook for you when I visit. So, is it okay for me to have an apron at your place? Oh, I mean, I get the asking to have, you know, is it okay if I leave something there? You know what I mean? But it's one of those, like, I would still also like to cook together sometimes, so. You don't need to ask. Okay, let's go pick one out together. But, is it okay if I pick out your apron? If you're going to be using it at my place, I'd like to have some input too. Sure. Are you particular about aprons or something? It's not about being particular. It's every man's dream. Is it really? I mean, I'm not going to fault him for being like this, like, you know, controlling. I get to pick out your apron. Because from Toma, it's kind of controlling, but if it was any other guy, or even here, it's like can I pick it out? You're like, okay, that's kind of cute. You want to pick out my apron. Like, I'd be okay with that. You know what I mean? Like, he wants to have some input and he wants to pick out my apron. Like, I would normally never find fault with that. With Toma, it's like, oh, it's because you just need to control everything, huh? Seriously, I think every guy has pictured his girlfriend dressed in an apron at least once. Interesting. I wonder if that's really a thing. I know a lot of us have pictured our, like, man candy in aprons, because that does seem to be I've definitely pictured my favorite voice actors in aprons, but not really pictured it. I've seen the pictures because it's happened. Because Japan is fun that way. You think? I know. Let's go. Kitchenware's upstairs. 30 minutes later. Thanks for picking one out for me, Toma. You sure chose a cute one. I thought so too. I guess my image of you since childhood hasn't really changed. What? Well, when I see you, I remember that I'm talking to a 19-year-old, but every time I try to pick something out for you, I always pick something so kiddie. I need to shift my way of thinking. I keep telling myself that. Yeah, especially because then when you're going to try to get, like, inappropriate with me and you're saying things, you're like, I still think of you as a child. But, like, we should go make out. Gross, Toma! What the shit? This is just, we were having a moment where you weren't being disgusting, and now you're disgusting again. Oh. Let's go to the game shop. I'd like to check out the game shop. Is that okay? The lingerie shop is going to be so fun. Sure, I remember you used to game a lot. Did you want to take some of mine home? I'll lend them to you. It's okay. I cleared them all already. What? You did? You have like 5 or 6, right? I cleared all the ones you left out, so you don't need to lend them to me. I had nothing else to do while I was locked in a cage, you sick fucking freak. You serious? All of them? Then that's impossible. Not at all. Oh, but there is one thing I need to apologize to you for. I beat your clear time. What? Before I knew it, my clear data had overwritten yours. I'm so sorry. That's fine, but how did you beat my time? I played a lot. I had nothing better to do when I was in a cage, and you know what? I'm glad I beat your clear time. Yeah, I hope that makes you feel like less of a man for some stupid reason. You must have a real talent for gaming. I wouldn't say that. Being able to clear a game quickly also means you can't enjoy it for as long. That's a talent I'm not happy to have. I wish I had that talent in this route. I wish we could have sped through it and been like, I finished in an hour. But I hate it so much, I have to vent constantly. You ever think of becoming a game tester? I could see you excelling at that kind of job. 30 minutes later. Okay, this is the fun one. I want to torture him. Not sure if it's torturing him or me more, but... So what'd you end up buying? This one. Got romance, suspense, mystery, and fantasy all in one game. Hey, doesn't the guy in the cover kind of look like Shin? What? All that in one game? Who's it targeting? That's a question I'm not really suited to answer. Why do you keep looking at me like that? Nothing. Are you looking at the lingerie shop? Yeah. Want to buy something? Kind of. Oh yeah, you couldn't buy anything the other day. Okay, fine, let's go. Are you sure? It's fine. If you want something, let's go get it. This time, I'm gonna wait outside the shop, okay? Besides, it's a different shop this time, so I think we should be okay. I won't get dragged in this time. But I'm not going near the entrance. Okay, got it. Then let's go. It's that way. Are you looking at the lingerie shop? It's that way. Oh, why, hello! You're the couple from the other day. Good to see you two again. What? You're the person who yanked me into the store the other day. This is a different shop, though. Oh, you see, we're actually owned by the same company as the other place. I'm here half the week. What kind of trap is this? Come in, Mr. Boyfriend. I kind of love this. It's hilarious. And we get the same CG? That shouldn't really count. It's the same CG as the first game. Like, no, I mean, I am her boyfriend, but... Oh, why are you holding back? You saw her in the dressing room last time. You best look again today. Did you not like the one from before? We actually got the new line from the same brand today. And this one's got a front hook, so your cleavage is accentuated. What? We don't need that function. Oh, really? Well, it's true. Your girlfriend does have quite large breasts. Accentuating them may be overkill. This is fun for me. It's hilarious. If it were anyone else, it would just be good-natured fun. But this is like, I hope it's torturing this son of a bitch. How about these shorts with a ribbon on the side? They're very easy to undo. Oh. Excuse me, Chief. Is the dressing room open? What? I still remember your size, so I'll go get the perfect one for you. Ooh, what about this lace one? It's erotic, yet very cute. Sorry, we'll be back. Oh, excuse me. Thought I was gonna die. Me too. Can you believe that same lady was working there too? Give me a break. And why were you so quiet? Why did you make me deal with her? She was too intense. I didn't have time to say anything. I was laughing too hard. I get where you're coming from. She just kept talking and talking. Seriously, I think that whole thing took a few years off my life. If this was something else, I'd totally be laughing. Sorry about that. You wanted to buy something, right? Kind of rushed you out of there. Well, why don't you go back alone? No, it's fine. I just wanted some new stockings, but it's not like I don't have any. Okay, as long as you're sure. Man, am I tired. She sure wore me out. Oh my god, like, I can't. Okay. But, I was kind of happy when you mumbled to her that you're my boyfriend. Well, it's the truth. And now I feel like I can say it loud and proud. Right. Anyway, now we know for sure. I can't go with you to those kind of shops. I'll just get pulled in. It was kind of cute seeing you panic. But would you really be willing to let me see you in lingerie? Oh no. Well, that... Didn't think so. So next time I'm not going. This will become a habit if I keep shopping with you like this. I was like, would you let me see you in lingerie? And I didn't think so. I mean, gross, no, because I hate you. But like, in a normal situation where I liked you and you were my boyfriend, yes. Anyway, this weather is sure weird. It's still August. It's summer. But we're buying ingredients for a hot pot and the stores are selling winter vegetables. Napa cabbages were on sale. Same with daikon radishes and edible chrysanthemum. Everything was so cheap. Felt like we had to buy it. So with that said, let's do hot pot tonight. Hot pot? That sure isn't summer food. Yeah, but it gets cold at night. I miss eating warm things. Do you want something else? No, I'm fine with hot pot. Do you have a clay pot for it? I do. My parents forced a clay pot on me when I moved, and I haven't used it once. It's in the back of the kitchen. And they supposedly got it as a party favor for a wedding. We already had one. My mom told me to use it with Shin, but I haven't ended up using it at all. You wanted to do a hot pot night with Shin? Yeah, but last year when I asked if he wanted to, he looked at me like I was crazy. I can totally picture that. Well, I guess two guys doing hot pot together is boring and a lot of work. It'd be different if Shin could drink alcohol, but he's still too young. You drink, Toma? Yeah, I drink socially. I don't drink on a daily basis, but I definitely want a beer with hot pot. I drink socially and do a lot of drugs, and that's why I locked you in a cage. If he was drunk or high, I could have forgiven it. We could get you, into, a program for substance abuse, and maybe we could... It's not really an excuse for that behavior, but we might have been able to forgive it. But you did that totally sober, so that's scary. Oh, I didn't know that. I can't picture you drinking. I've had dinner with you since you've been old enough to drink, but you've never drank in front of me before. I never drink in front of you. I make it a point not to. Why not? Because God knows what I would do. I might have to walk you home afterwards. Can't be drunk if I plan on doing that. Even if I don't get drunk, I wouldn't want anything to happen. You laugh at what a worrywart I am. No, but Why do you do so much for me, Toma? You've sacrificed so much for me. I feel a little guilty about it. What do you mean, why? You're seriously gonna ask me that now? Well, isn't it obvious? Because I care about you. Because I love you. Because you're adorable. Because you're someone I want to protect. Because I want to make you happy. This would be so sweet if it wasn't, Toma. So I don't mind sacrificing these things for you. That doesn't frighten me. I can do anything for you. And that's not something you have to feel guilty about. These are all things I want to do. I say that, but in the past, I know I used to be more reserved. Sometimes I used to feel like it was strange that I made you the center of my world. I wasn't your brother or your boyfriend. Sometimes I used to think it might annoy you that I did all these things. No, I never thought that. Because Yeah, I know. I know how you feel. But also, I know I'm not normal. Well, self-awareness is a good thing. Shin told me that the way I think is like a curse, and sometimes I think he's right. Yeah, I think being here with you is a curse. When I trapped you, I was honestly scared of myself. What I did to you was so bad. I ignored your free will. I was just a childhood friend. What right did I have to lock you up the way I did? Yeah, but I don't believe you're that sorry about it. You know what I mean? Like, I want to believe it, but you're just so... Just no. I knew all that, but yet I couldn't stop myself. I really am such a mess. Uma. But finally you've become the most important person in my life. We're together now, and it's only natural for me to keep you as my top priority now. Nobody will think it's strange if I do so. I can't tell you how happy that makes me, Spacey. I don't have to look like a crazy person. Uma, I'll never do anything against your will again, but I won't hold back anymore either. That kind of sounds like you're going to do things against my will and then tell me it's because I wanted it. You took me into that lingerie shop. Obviously, you wanted me to have sex with you. You know what I mean? So I just somehow feel like this is just... Okay. I'm going to give it my all and focus on making you happy. Brace yourself, Spacey. When you say it, it sounds wrong. Done here. At the end. Damn it. Damn it! We're home. We walked a lot today. You must be tired. How are your knees? Do they hurt? Oh, I'm fine. I honestly forgot all about it. I'm glad to hear that. But don't overdo it, okay? Why don't we change your bandage? For a minute, I was like, why do you like, oh, your knees must hurt, blah, blah, blah. I forgot we were injured and we have bandages on still. Oh, that's my phone. Someone's calling. Let me pick it up. Hello? Oh, that was fast. Oh, yeah? Got it. So where are you now? Oh, you're right around the corner. I see. No, I don't mind. Yeah, that's fine. Wait there. Sorry, I have to step out for a second to get a ring. You're gonna meet up with someone? Yeah, it's no big deal, though. Buying drugs. Might take a little while, though. Why don't you just relax? Sorry, I'll see you later. Bye. I wonder who he's going to see. He locked us in. If it's someone I know, I'm sure he'd tell me. Could be a friend from college. He said it'd take a while, so maybe I'll start preparing the vegetables. All I have to do is cut them up. That shouldn't take long. 30 minutes later. 3 decades later! How long this route's taken? Well done. I don't know where the clay pot is, so I'll just ask Toma when he gets back. I wonder when Toma's gonna get home. Will he still be a while? Spacey! Huh? What was that just now? There's no one else here. Am I just imagining things? Is it Orion? Run after Toma! Hurry! Huh? Who's there? Orion did say he'd stick by us until we were happy. Kind of forgot about that. He's like, I'll be right here watching you. And then he disappeared, so he's just poking around. He's watching it. Orion, at least he knows how to step out. Because, you know, every time in our brain when something's get romantic, he's like, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. I went away because I don't want to be here for that. No one's here. But someone definitely just said to run after Toma. And to hurry. I don't know whose voice that was, but it sounded very familiar. What should I do? I'm a little scared, but I think I can trust that voice. Let's go! It's sad that we forgot Orion, but I love that we could hear him again. What? Toma and Shin? When Toma said he had talked to someone, was he talking about Shin? What? Shin, why is he making his hands into a fist? Shin, stop! Toma! Okay, I'm sorry, but this CG, he looks so fucking wrong. His eyes are too close together, but he also, like, aside from that, because, like, the one that's on our right, like, so his, like, left eye is, like, just opened slightly more. Like, it's just drawn bad, but also it just makes him look fucking deranged. Like, I mean, I guess if you got punched in the face, you might be like, you're kind of wincing with that side of your face, so your eye might, like, that might make sense, but he just looks so fucking deranged. So, yeah. Ouch. That hurt a lot. I think it knocked my tooth out. Yeah, that was the point. I'm not done either. Do you want to punch me more? Sure, that's better for me too. Shin, Toma, please stop! Why are you guys doing this? Why? Seriously? Do you even have to ask? No, I don't. Shin actually looks kind of good in this. Toma tricked you. He made you drink sleeping pills, and to top it all off, he locked you in a cage. Yeah, Shin understands how this is all wrong. What kind of a joke is this? No, I wish this was a joke, but it's not. You're seriously gonna stand there and ask me why I punched him? If anything, you should be telling me to hit him harder. We absolutely should. I am like Orion over here. I'm screaming, oh, hit him harder, Shin! Kill him! But, like, nobody can hear me. You guys can. Shin! And why the hell did you not tell me about the harassment the fan club was doing to you? That was the start of all this, right? You're right. This is all happening because of my actions. Oh my god, we're blaming ourselves! It's all my fault! No, it's not! Oh my god! Oh my god, this is... No. Okay, I can't. I couldn't see anything. My head was consumed with Toma, all the things I had to take care of, I put in the back burner. It all started that day at the end of July. I have a flashback, this doesn't fucking matter now. At the beginning, it was just a message from someone I didn't know. I remember the day it happened. It was July 25th. On my way home from work, and my phone rang, and I checked it. We don't need that. Like, Shin should have come in earlier and punched Toma, and then we should have had this. There's no need for this now. This is like we're at like 12:30. Why are you doing this now? Let me talk back. None of this matters anymore. None of it matters anymore. We're an idiot. Shin should have come in earlier. Can we just wrap this up? Because I feel like this exposition is going to be like 3 hours of shit we don't need. You know what I mean? Oh, good God. The message just said die. It was so creepy. At first, I thought it was some kind of chainmail, but from the second one on, I knew it was directed at me. From then on, I started receiving a ton of mail. All of it slandering me. Completely filled my mailbox. I immediately realized that it was the doing of Iki's fan club. I couldn't figure out who else it could be, and all the letters said things like, get away from him. Underwire on my bra is like jamming up into my armpit. I was considering bringing this up with Iki, but because I had no proof, I felt like it would only burden him, so I held back. I was going to consult with Sawa or my other friends too, but when I considered how much trouble I might bring upon them, I just couldn't open up. You didn't even consider telling me? I did. But then if I told you, I had a feeling you might tell Toma too. You had me keep it from him, I would have. If you told me to keep it from him, I would have. Yeah, but Toma's really sharp when it comes to these things. If your attitude was different in any way, you would have noticed. Of course, this was something I couldn't tell Toma either. If I did, I'd have to tell him what I was doing with Iki in the first place. I knew that if I had made up a lie, he would have seen right through me. So I decided to just keep it to myself. It was just a couple nasty letters and messages. Wasn't that big of a deal. Besides, I told myself I was going to confess my love for Toma within the week. If that went well, then Toma and I would be going out. Then everyone would realize that I wasn't after Iki and the harassment would just naturally go away. But instead, Toma got crazy and locked me in a cage and made it worse. So awesome. But it's my fault somehow. No, it's not. No, it's not my fault. Toma overreacted. As usual. If my confession failed, if Toma rejected me, then I could reach out to you for help. I told myself that all I had to do was endure it for one more week. May I? The harassment I saw wasn't so innocent. And I beg to differ when you said the harm wasn't that bad. Something changed. The harassment intensified around July 31st? Maybe it was the 30th. Around then. I think it was just a few days before I was going to confess, so I was seeing Iki a lot back then. Probably why. We were sneaking around to meet, but we couldn't outsmart the fan club girls. And from then on, the harassment just continued to intensify. It started getting really scary, and I started to get really uncomfortable. But I figured it was only for a few more days, so I thought I'd just endure it. Is that so? So basically all you could think of was confessing your feelings to Toma. You don't care what else happened. Yes, you could say that. He's like, God, you're such an idiot. Yeah, we are. Jeez, you guys seriously have it bad for each other. So what? You're saying just because you like Toma, you're gonna forgive everything he did to you? Yeah, because I'm an idiot. See, Shin and Rika are like, what the fuck is wrong with you? If you're willing to do that, honestly, that's just creepy. It's unhealthy. You sound codependent. You okay with that? That's wrong. I can forgive. I don't have to hold a grudge. I can move on. No, we're codependent and really unhealthy. Even if it's Toma, I have my limits. There are things I refuse to budge on, and some things I can't let slide. What have we not let slide? Aside from, listen, Toma, you're overreacting with Rika. Oh, but we apologized to him later anyway, and he put us in a cage and drugged us, but we're letting that slide. So where is our line? Because I'm not seeing it. Jesus Christ. There are things that I will not abide by. I haven't figured out where that line is yet, but I know eventually it'll show up. What the shit? Ugh. Ugh. But what happened this time, I was more afraid of what other people were doing to me than I was of Toma. They're both kind of awful, so... That's why I was honestly happy to have Toma by my side. I'm just a fucking moron. These past few days, I hit my head, so my memories were hazy. I barely knew who I was. But even then, when I had dead bugs in my mailbox, when a planter almost fell on my head, when someone cut my hair, it was all very scary. Toma was just trying to protect me from all that scary stuff by locking me in a cage and drugging me. And Shin's like, do you understand that it's not like keeping you in the house and no, touch your mailbox and oh my God, you don't understand. Like, no, he locked you in a cage and drugged you. Do you not? There's no excuse for that. He was desperate. He was working so hard, despite being pained with guilt. Even then, yeah, all sorts are wrong. Don't cry. You're okay now. I'll walk home with you. I'll protect you from anything scary, Spacey. He fulfilled a promise he made to me a long time ago. That's why I decided to forgive Toma. Shin's like, this is the dumbest fucking thing ever. Yes, Shin, I'm gonna need you to call the FBI. You guys are such idiots. Hey, Toma! What? You chose to meet me here because it's hidden from the road and hard for people to see us, right? You knew if I punched you here, there wouldn't be anyone to report it. Yeah, you're preparing for college. You can't afford a run-in with the cops. Even if it's because you told them that I drugged a girl and locked her in a cage and she's stupid and she'd admit it and then I'd go to jail and you'd probably get off. It'd be fine. But like, again, yeah, I did it to protect you. No, you're trying to gaslight Shin now. Stop it! Make it stop! We have electric lights. We don't need the gaslighters anymore. You're so annoying. When I punch you, you're still looking out for me. Right. Sorry. Why do you always act on your own like this? You really think it's okay if you're the only one who gets his hands dirty? Think you have to do everything by yourself, but that's just arrogance. I hate that side of you. If you refuse to fix that side of you, I don't think we can be friends anymore. You know what, Shin? That's probably better. I'm gonna need you to go get better friends. Because out of the three of us, only one of us is sane, and that's you. Step away, Shin. Leave. This is better for you. And I'm not kidding or just making some empty threat. Right, got it. I'm sorry. I really was in the wrong here. I swear to God, I thought that said I really wish I was in the wrong here. And I was like, what? And I'm like, oh God, no, I just read that wrong. Because my brain is like, I really wish this would end. Seriously, what the hell am I doing? Toma. I'm such a failure. Nothing without you guys. And then we're going to apologize and feel bad for him. He's such a gaslighter. He's gaslighting. Oh my God. Without Spacey, it just hurts. Can't bear it. Without you, Shin, I'd easily lose sight of what's right. So sorry I'm like this. Fucking should. Shin, just leave. Just leave. He's gaslighting. Leave, Shin. Toma. Ouch. Shin? Why do you always just assume you're the only one having all these emotions? I love Shin right now. He's like, Toma. And I was like, don't forgive him. And he like punches him. He's like, fucking asshole. Thank you. You're still gonna forgive him, but... What? Listen to me carefully because I'll never say it again. I hate how you're so self-absorbed and how you always sacrifice yourself and how you make decisions on your own. Still, well, Spacey and I, we both embrace that side of you. We don't want that part of you to change. Yes, we do! What is wrong with all of you? This is the worst throuple. Now, I want to go into the Kent and Nikki throuple where we do math problems. That sounds so much better and healthier than this. Both Spacey and I, we've known that side of you since we were little kids. We still need you, despite you sometimes stepping over the line, despite you acting on your own, sometimes stepping over the line, despite that. Okay. Like we don't want you around, you know? Shin, stop coming to your own solutions, moping and building a wall out of self-hate. Bet you anything next time something happens, you're gonna go trying to bear it all on your own, cut ties and disappear. Screw that! That's exactly what he did in Shin's route, though. What are we to you? What was it you always what was it you always said you were to us? Your big brother? Yeah, kind of a brother with cut and run. You may be a brother to me, but not to her. You're her boyfriend. You need to be mindful of that, Toma. I can't believe Shin just forgave him that easily, too, for all this shit. Shin's like, I'm gonna talk some sense into you. You sucked, but, like, we're here for it. Like, what the fuck? What? Shin, I had faith in you. Stop living a life with an escape plan, idiot. Right. You're absolutely right. There's nothing else to say. So sorry, Shin. And also, thank you. Pretty stupid big brother. Why are you making us kids worry, huh? I'm so sorry. Also, Spacey, this involves you too. Stop making me do all the work. Right. You have a role to play here too. Don't you agree? You're right. I'm sorry. You guys are holding back too much. Read the room! Are we not? The fact that you don't know makes it even worse. I'm sorry. Guess I need to keep relying on you, Shin. So, Shin, please continue to look after us. Oh, Shin, this is not a burden you should have to bear on your young shoulders. They are very broad and very straight, but you should not have to bear this on them. Seriously, you are such a handful. And you're older than me! Shin, get out of here! Run! Oh, look at Shin. Oh my god, we're having a hot pot CG right now. You know, typically after something like that, the person who did the hitting would up and leave. What am I doing here eating hot pot with you guys? It's been a while since the three of us hung out. I didn't want to waste the opportunity. Remember how I said you can't read the room? Oh, Shin, the meat's ready. Did you want chicken thighs or the wings? Wings. Okay. I kind of like Toma in this CG. It's kind of funny. Ouch, it hurts. This hurts so much. So glad my tooth isn't broken. Can you eat, Toma? I will. I mean, it's just hot pot. Ugh. Even talking hurts. Toma, did you want me to change the cold pack inside your towel? It's okay, it's still cold. But I got the inside of my mouth. Feels so gross. How's your hand, Shin? Does your wrist hurt? Let's put a compress on it. Fine, a compress will just stink up the place. It'll ruin the whole meal. That's not a good reason not to put it on. Here, give me your hand. Oh, I have one that doesn't smell. Hang on. I said I don't need one. Just shut up and put it on. Punching someone does a lot of damage to the hand. I remember you punched another kid when you were in junior high and hurt your hand. Took you half a year to recover. Really, Shin? When did that happen? Wow, half a year? It was that bad? Yeah, the hand takes a long time to heal. Let's put a compress on it then. Would you seriously stop tag teaming taking care of me? Damn it! I take back everything I said before. You guys are the worst! We really are, Shin. That was kind of a funny, moment, though. Anyways, I'm going home. Thanks for the food. Why don't you come again for dinner tomorrow or the day after? We'll do a mixed hot pot. And after that, we'll make some soon tofu? What? Why are we restricting it to hot pots? Well, we bought a whole Napa cabbage. It won't fit in the fridge. Did I say Napa cabbage? Napa cabbage? What the hell? Also, we already took out the hot pot and it's a pain to put back. That's your reasoning? But seriously, let's have dinner together like this again soon. Okay, fine. Later. He's gone. Right. He made it seem as though he didn't want to, but he'll be back tomorrow for sure. I think so too. So about tomorrow, after we have dinner, do you want to head back to your place? What? It seems like things online have calmed down and you aren't getting harassed like before. And there's no reason for you to force yourself to be here anymore. It's time you went home. I know we're overtime, but I was really just hoping that each scene would be the end where it would go to the credits and then we could just wrap it up, but then tomorrow we have dinner and then I go home. If it doesn't go to the credits after this, we'll just stop and then we'll have to finish it in the next part, which I hate. Right. I know I have to go home soon. It's not a problem of having to go. You were only here because of everything that was going on. It's over now. That's all. It's only natural you go back to your own place. Right. I got it. I'll head home tomorrow then. Thank you for everything and for letting me stay the past few days, Toma. You not say it in that tone and with that look. Huh? How do I look? Like you're about to cry. You're smiling just to hold back the tears. Tears of joy, I can leave! Do you not want to go home that bad? Are you still scared? I'm not scared. I'm fine there, but... But what? I know I'm just acting spoiled, so you can ignore what I'm about to say. What is it? I've had a crush on you for a long time now, and here we are. Finally boyfriend and girlfriend. Before, all I ever wanted was to be your girlfriend. Now that I'm your girlfriend, I've realized that just having that title alone isn't enough. I want to be with you more and more. Oh, now we're acting like a crazy person. Just like Toma. Okay, guess we fit together now. The past 3 days have been so fun. It's like I'm living a happy life I envisioned for myself when I was a child. I mean, we're not married yet, so I guess that part's still different, but I was just so unbelievably happy spending time with you like this. So, I feel lonely having to go back home now. I know that I should be appreciative that I'm your girlfriend now, but I just can't help wanting more. Becoming spoiled. Imagining you saying see you tomorrow and waving goodbye to me as I leave just makes me want to cry. Toma, how do other people handle this? They have lives outside of their boyfriend. They're not codependent. How do people overcome the sense of loneliness they feel? They learn to enjoy time on their own and appreciate moments with themselves. How do they wave goodbye to their loved ones and just go home? I don't know how to do that. Yeah, because you're codependent and creepy now. And maybe that's why people get married, so they never have to part. Oh, so we're just gonna get married? This is worse than the Shin proposal. What? You said that you become spoiled. I feel exactly the same as you. I've been with you all this time, but I haven't had enough. I truly don't want to let you go. But we can't keep things the way they are. I know that it's inappropriate for you to keep staying at my place. I don't want to betray the trust your parents placed in me. They've known me since I was a kid. I don't want them to be disappointed in me. After I tell them that you locked me in a cage and drugged me, they might already be, so I don't think you have anything to be worried about now. They're currently living overseas. I don't want them to worry any more than they have to. And more than anything, I want to take care of you. As the oldest one around, I feel like that I have to be the responsible one. But, quite honest, I've reached my limit. I know you've noticed already, but I'm very possessive. Really? I got a vague hint. Spending all this time with you has been heaven for me. Parting with you now sounds unbearable. You just said you don't want to go home, right? Well, triple that, and you'll understand how much I don't want you to go. So, if you'll allow me... We're getting a CG? Yeah. Oh, okay, it's kind of cute. And I'm going to confess my feelings to your parents tomorrow. I'm going to ask for your hand. Toma, I know you and I are both still students. And I know we won't be able to make any changes right away, but I already know that you are all I ever need. It's actually kind of sweet. Listen, I hate Toma, but this is a sweet moment. It's a decision between openly loving you forever or having to hide my love for you forever. And then there really isn't much of a choice at all. Spacey, I want you to become my wife. I don't want this. Let's become so happy that we'll make Shin and the others roll their eyes at us. I think Shin's already going to roll his eyes at how stupid both of us are, but I guess we belong together, and in this state, I shouldn't ever ruin anybody else's life, because I'm almost as crazy as you are, so. Let's be together forever and ever. Share your life with me. What's your answer? No. Yes! Oh. Took all I had to muster that one. Okay, good, this is the end! Oh, god damn it! Son of a bitch! Seriously? Oh! That would have been the perfect fucking time. There is so many points in this. I know they're short, but there's so many points where they like, you're like, oh, that's where it's gonna end, and then it keeps going. And right there, oh, that should end, and then it keeps going. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna stop here, which means I have to record the rest of this bullshit tomorrow, which hopefully probably won't be that long, because I'm assuming, like, we're at the end, please, yeah, that's fine, fucking finish, I hate this so much, I don't want to do this anymore, anyway, I really don't, but I would actually just power through and record another part tonight, but I can't, I'm fucking starving, like, and it's late, because I got up here late, so... yeah, so this sucks. We have to suffer through Toma for an extra part. Hopefully it'll be quick. Hopefully it'll just be a little quick part and we won't have to worry too much. So, anyway. I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.